Today we're checking out the abandoned lighthouse, airbase, and cemetery on Matagorda Island. The Matagorda Island Air Force Base is an abandoned World War II airfield located on an island that time seems to have completely forgotten about. So these were the taxiways and the different roadways used for the military base back in World War II and the Cold War. Previously on Beyond Civilization, we explored the crumbling runways, bunkers, and infrastructure of this decaying historical gem, which was once used for training and bombing practice during World War II, as well as the Cold War. Today, we're coming back to Matagorda Island, but this time, we're exploring something we missed last time, a 150-year-old forgotten, overgrown cemetery located near the abandoned Civil War-Era Lighthouse that towers mysteriously over the relatively little-known island off the coast of Texas. I think this might be the way to the runway. I don't know if you guys want to check it out. Oh man, it gets a little sketchy here. First we'll hit the parking spaces and taxiways, and then it's going to be the runway. This is the way to where the hangars and the taxiways used to be. Wow. And we're pretty close to the runways too. Runway is that way. This is the taxiway to the runway. Wonder what happens if I stand on this giant X here. That is wild. The original airfield was built in 1942 as the Matagorda Island General Bombing and Gunnery Range. This base was used for bomb and projectile testing and training purposes. The base was later also used during the Cold War, right up until it was deactivated in 1975 after the end of the United States involvement in Vietnam. The property was subsequently turned over to the Department of the Interior as a federal wildlife refuge. The runways and taxiways, although infested with vegetation, are still in very good condition. There are several crumbling structures, hangars, and buildings all over the island in various stages of decay. We're about halfway there. You can see the lighthouse off in the distance. This lighthouse was originally built during the time of the Civil War. I think it's missing some window panes up there, isn't it? Can't believe there's any left after all those hurricanes though, honestly. The Matagorda Island Lighthouse was completed on December 21st of 1852. Due to Gulf storms and subsequent beach erosion, the lighthouse eventually had to be rebuilt on higher ground, and the light tower was raised 24 feet in 1857 to enable the beam to be seen from a greater distance. About 2 years later, a new lens was installed in 1859. During the Civil War, the Confederate States Navy tried to blow up the lighthouse to keep it out of Union hands. Damage inflicted by the Confederate troops meant that the lighthouse had to be rebuilt at a new location in 1873 at a cost of $32,000. A new iron conical tower was added, with the lens 91 feet above sea level. Wow, it's really something. It's absolutely, positively locked. Now, the abandoned cemetery we're after today, which serves as the final resting place for generations of the lighthouse keepers and their families, lies nearby, hidden by the dense vegetation, not too far from the lighthouse. So we're planning to go look for it. Oh, okay, so this is the abandoned cemetery. It's where the lighthouse keepers and their families have been buried throughout several generations. I don't know how often people visit this, but it's kind of cool. These must be old. Oh man. William Henry Forrester. Yeah, pretty old. I think one was like 1885 or something like that. There's like 4 gravestones in there, maybe 5. We could have seen it last time, I just didn't know it existed. It's so hidden. We're almost at the beach. Not often in Texas that you get to have a whole beach to yourself. But if there's a place, this is it. The wind helps though. I feel like it's stronger out here. That is thundering. Gulf of Mexico, on the far edge of Matagorda Island. And if you look around, you might actually find some shells, since not many people come here. So yeah, we found a raft. I don't know where it came from, but apparently somebody tried navigating through the water with it. Hopefully there's not some castaway around here.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you'd like to come along with me on my future adventures. I'll see you next time.